right, welcome everyone. Thank you for joining us on this beautiful Sunday morning at the Jacksonville Arboretum and Botanical Gardens, right? Okay, welcome Facebook. Hello, how are you? I hope you're doing well. This is going to be a gentle yoga practice this morning, so we're just really going to settle in, really going to relax, really going to soak into the postures today and sync up with our mind, body, and spirit, and hopefully have an awesome ride. So if you're ready, a few people are still settling in. We're going to sit up nice and tall. Whatever's comfortable for you. This is going to be our center for the morning. So just space out your legs if you need to. Whatever's going to allow for your spine to be nice and tall and erect. All right, so we're going to shrug up our shoulders to our ears and then allow them to fall down the back, allowing for the chest to come open here. Okay, and then we're going to close our eyes. You can allow the hands to be open, ready to give, ready to receive this morning. We're just going to take a few moments here to close our eyes and notice what's going on around us, the sounds that we may be feeling or hearing. Whatever you're noticing this morning, just be aware for a few moments as we settle in for our practice. Taking notice of our breath today. Notice its natural state, its natural rhythm, whether it's shallow, whether it's deep. Just taking notice of where you are at right now. If sitting upright is difficult or if it's comfortable, just taking notice today of what's going on inside the body and outside of the body. And with awareness, we're going to breathe in through the nose, filling the lungs, noticing them expand, and then exhale out the mouth. We're going to continue with this breath for the next 5 breaths or so on your own. Inhale. Fill the lungs, lifting with the chest, engaging the core, and exhale. Rooting down through the stomach, tightening down, emptying out each breath. We're going to inhale again and exhale. Don't be afraid to create sound this morning. This is your practice. This is a judgment-free zone. So inhale and exhale out the mouth, nice and loud. A few more breaths. Inhale. And exhale. Noticing the space you're creating with each breath, how deeper the breath gets. Inhale. And exhale. Allowing your breath to breathe naturally in and out through the nose for 3 breaths. Allowing any thoughts to just fade away for the rest of this morning practice. Only focusing on the breath this morning and syncing with the body. Even if you need to tell yourself to breathe in and breathe out in order to stay here in the present moment. Taking this time to set an intention for your practice, whether it's for balance, space, peace, stillness, whatever it is. Finding that gratitude this morning. Starting each day full of gratitude, full of thankfulness. Breathing in through the nose and filling in the lungs. Hold that breath for 3, 2, 1. Exhale all that doesn't serve you out this morning. Let it fade away with each breath. Inhale and exhale. Taking your time here, transitioning into movement this morning. We're going to raise our arms nice and slowly up, bringing them above the head, wiggling out the fingertips, stretching out the spine. Breathe in and out here. Allow the hands to come together to meet. Slight back bend, allowing the chest to open. Full breath here. Creating space in our heart this morning. Exhale. Inhale, rising the arms back up overhead. Fill the lungs. And exhale, hands to heart center for gratitude again. Syncing with our breath. We're going to slowly open our eyes, gazing downward. And then we're going to transition to our backs this morning. Nice and slow. Take your time getting there, all the way down. You can allow the soles of the feet to remain on the mat. And we're just going to send our right leg straight out, extending it upward, possibly clasping behind it for support. Noticing the shoulders and the neck are relaxed on the mat. And you can point and rotate out that ankle, flex it. Create circle motions, nice and gently. Breathing in and out with each motion. Staying with the breath. And slowly begin to bend the knee, nice and slow down. Exhaling out your breath. Inhale, lifting up the leg, breathing in. And exhale, bending the knee again. About 3 breaths or so here. Inhaling up and exhaling down. Nice and slow, up and down, breathing in and out. And then we're going to take our knee, we're going to clasp both hands around it. We're going to inhale, we're going to send our left leg out straight. Breathe in. Fill the lungs, and then exhale, slightly pull in the knee to the chest, nice and gently, and letting out your air. Again, the shoulders are relaxed on the mat. Inhale, release your squeeze, breathe in. Fill the lungs, and exhale, squeeze it out. Creating space with each time. Inhale. And exhale, squeeze it back in one last time. Releasing your squeeze, inhale, fill the lungs. And then we're going to rotate this leg over towards the left side for a spinal twist. Extending out the right hand alongside our body. And gazing over the right hand. The lower body is twisted, the upper body is twisted the other way. And breathing in and out here for about 4 breaths. Noticing how you feel. Breathing in and out. One final breath in and out here. And with your next breath in, you'll fill the lungs and you'll exhale, rotating out, sending that leg down, all the way down to the mat. And then extending, lifting the left leg straight up, clasping behind the leg if you need to, as you bend and straighten, flex and rotate out the foot and ankle. Left side, breathing in and out. Focusing on the breath. We're going to inhale and exhale, bend the knee. Nice and slow and gently. Inhaling up and exhale, bend. Inhale up and exhale, bend it down. And on your next one, you're going to take the knee, bringing it into the chest, filling the lungs. And squeeze in the knee to the chest ever so gently. And exhale. Release. Inhale. Fill the lungs. And exhale. Squeeze in the knee one more time. Inhale. Release. Fill the lungs. And last squeeze in. Letting out each breath, creating more space. And then releasing that, filling the lungs, and then guiding that knee over towards the right. Spinal twist. Left arm goes out. Glance goes over left shoulder. And breathing 3 or 4 breaths here, sinking in with our breath. Allowing all thoughts to pass away. Breathing in and out. Last big deep breath in. And deep breath out. Emptying out that breath. Inhale, rising the leg back up and extending it out long with your exhale. Bringing in both knees now. Palms, our soles of the feet are on the mat. Your palms are resting on the mat. We're going to inhale here and exhale. On our next inhale, we're going to lift with our hips up to the sky, pressing down through our feet. For our bridge pose here. Again, the shoulders and the neck are relaxed on the mat. Breathing in and out. Feel the lungs here. And then lower the hips nice and slowly to the floor, touching down to the mat. 3 more of those. Inhale, pressing up. Engaging the core, engaging the glutes. And exhale, lower. Nice and slow. Your own pace, in, up and down, with your breath. Last one, maybe it's your fullest expression. Maybe you clasp your hands together underneath you, curling in your shoulder blades, and holding this position for 2 breaths. Or you can continue with the motion up and down. Whatever feels right for you this morning, just sink into that. Breathing in and out. Another breath in. And long breath out. And then last breath, fill the lungs. Let go of the hands if you're clasping behind you. And lower nice and slowly on your exhale to the ground. Taking in both knees here, clasping our hands around both knees. We're going to be a ball. We're going to inhale and exhale. Fill the lungs again. And then we're going to squeeze in the knees slowly and gently to the chest. Mild pull here. Exhale out the breath. Inhale, release your squeeze. Fill the lungs. And exhale, squeeze it back in, balling back up, letting out your air. Inhale, release. And then we're going to rock on our spine, side to side, from left to right in the ball here. Allowing for the knees to touch down on the left side. Inhale, coming back up and allowing the knees to come down to the right, letting out your air. Just be organic in this motion, whatever feels right. You can allow your knees to open. You can take this time to sink into happy baby, clasping your toes with your pointer fingers and kind of rocking side to side here. Just really massaging out that lower back, breathing in and out. Maybe you come over to the right side, allowing for the right leg to slightly extend further open, breathing in. And breathing out, curling that leg back in, rocking over to the left side, allowing for that leg to straighten out slightly. Breathing in and breathing out. Pull it back in, inhale. You can continue with whatever feels right for the next 3 breaths. Just play with it, have fun. This is your practice, your journey. All of this is suggestions. Feel free to modify any position. Breathing in and out, last breath. And we'll meet back at our ball. And then squeezing it in one last time. Inhale. And exhale, squeezing it in. And then allowing for the soles of the feet to come back down to the mat. Awesome. And we're going to take our right leg and we're going to cross it over our left knee. So the ankle is resting on the knee. You've created a figure 4 here with your legs. If this is great, stay right here. And you can even take your right hand and press slightly gently on your right leg. Pressing slightly away, straightening it out, breathing in and out. Being mindful, being aware of what feels right. Breathing in and out. If you would like to take this a hair deeper, you can take your hands and needle them in between, one between the hole you've created and then the other around the left leg, clasping behind the left leg. Being mindful here, breathing in and out. Three big deep breaths. If you've made it into this position and you want to take it a little further, you can inhale, breathing in, and then on your exhale, slowly pull in gently with your hands, drawing in the leg slightly towards the chest. This is a micro pull here. Breathing in and out. 3 breaths. Last breath. And exhale, release your hands and allow for the left leg to come all the way down. And then unwind. And then we're going to take our legs and windshield wiper them from left to right. Allowing for the knees to both touch down to each side. Rolling out that lower back. Breathing in and out. And then we're going to take it over to the other side. Left leg crosses right knee. Mirroring whatever you did. We're creating balance this morning, so inhale. And exhale. Continue with this breath. Pressing away with the left knee if that's you. Breathing in and out. Clasping behind the right leg if that's you. Sinking in for about 3 to 4 breaths. And if you want to pull that leg in slightly, go ahead and breathe in. And exhale, pulling it in, letting the air out. Release your pull, inhale. And exhale, draw that in slightly. Let out the air. Last one, inhale. And exhale. Next inhale, fill the lungs. Lower the leg. Unwind. And sway the knees. We're just going to take 2 bridges just to counter that exercise. So our feet are back down. We're going to inhale. Maybe it's your fullest expression of bridge. So inhale, rooting, lifting with the hips, engaging the core and glutes. Inhale. Fill the lungs and exhale slowly with control down, nice and slow. With our breath. Awesome. Falling in our knees. And coming over to a free side, we're going to press with our free hand, coming up to a seated position. And get comfortable in the seated posture. Nice and tall, as if we were centering. Inhaling, shoulders are up and back, chest is open, filling the lungs. And exhale out the mouth. Centering back here in this position. We're going to extend the arms straight out in front. Fill the lungs. Taking our right hand, coming up under, drawing in the left arm across the body, nice and long here. A slight shoulder stretch. Breathing in and out. 2 more breaths. Last breath. And exhale out. Rotating our torso over towards the right. Continuing with this motion and twist. Breathing in and out. On our next inhale, we'll slowly unwind, coming back through center, allowing both hands to open, coming straight back out in front. Taking the left hand, bringing it over towards the right shoulder, and drawing in that arm, allowing for a shoulder press here. Breathe in and out. You can close your eyes, sinking back in with your breath. One last breath in and out, and then we're going to rotate over towards the left. A little further into this, inhale and exhale. Last breath, inhale and out. Next breath, we'll inhale, rotating all the way back through center and unwinding. Arms come out. Inhale, fill the lungs up. Slight back bend. Full breath out. Inhale, fill the lungs again. And slowly, with control, coming forward, nice and slow. Hands come to the mat, onto the ground. Your forehead can rest here. It doesn't have to. Just wherever you're at. Creating space here with each breath. Filling the lungs. And out. Maybe walking the hands out just slightly, inch by inch, creating a little bit more space with each breath. If not, that's okay. Breathing in and out. Two more breaths. Maybe you sink down further, stretching the arms out further if that's you. Last breath. And then we're going to inhale, slowly walking the arms back up. One at a time, step by step, curling the spine, inhaling, shrugging up the shoulders to our ears, and allowing them to come down the back, allowing them to come, our hands behind us as kickstands. We're just going to open the chest here, tucking the chin. 3 breaths here. And you can allow for your neck to fall back and relax if that's you. Closing the eyes, sinking with the breath. Finding gratitude here. Last breath in and out. Drawing the neck up if it was back. Walking the hands up behind you. Coming to upright. Centering. Placing the left hand down. Rooting down. We're going to inhale, lifting the right hand up to the sky. Full breath here. We want our chest to be open, so we're going to curl over to the side. This is more of a side stretch here. You don't want to be curled this way, but more open. Allowing for the chest to slightly come back. Breathing in and out. Closing the eyes, sinking with the breath. On the next breath, we'll rise all the way straight and back up. Fill the lungs, full breath here. Stretching back down, further into the left side, creating more space with each breath. Emptying out your air. Inhale, rising back up, nice and slow. And one final reach over here in the left side body. Deepening the breath. And then slowly rising all the way back up. Both hands come up overhead. The right hand comes down, firmly planting. The left hand reaches slightly over towards the right. Fill the lungs. Exit out the breath. Full breath here, in and out. And on our next breath, we'll inhale, rising, filling the lungs, full breath in. And exhale, reaching back down, letting the air out. Emptying it. Inhale, rising, fill it. Exhale, empty it. Inhale, rise, fill it. Nice and deep, and lower down. Fullest expression here. Empty it out. Full breath here and out. And on the next breath, you'll rise back up. Hands come together. We meet for gratitude. And exhale out the breath. Coming now to our hands. We're going to come to tabletop. So we're going to be hip distance apart, gazing in between our hands, making sure we can't see our toes so we're nice and aligned, breathing in and out. Extending the left hand out only, breathing in and out. 3 breaths. Finding stability in this right hand here. Last breath. Taking the left hand, ascending it straight out a side body. Then inhale, filling the lungs, drawing the chest open. And then exhale, needling it through the right arm. And then coming down, resting gently on the shoulder here. This should be comfortable. The neck and shoulders should be relaxed and comfortable here. Breathing about 3 to 4 breaths, nice and deep. One final deep breath in and out. We're going to inhale, pressing through with our right hand, lifting up off our shoulder, coming back to table, recentering, and then extending the right hand straight out in front. 3 to 4 breaths here. Rooting down with the left hand, sinking with our breath. If you need a focal point, find something non-moving. Creating balance. Breathing in and out. Next breath, the arm goes straight out alongside body. Inhale. Open the chest, fill the lungs. And needle the arm through. Rest the shoulder down. 3 to 4 breaths. Last breath, in and out, big breath. And out. Next breath, root to rise. Inhale, lifting, coming to all fours, straightening back out, reaching forward with our hands, taking our knees, placing them on the outer corners of our mat, outer edges, and then taking our toes to meet together, to touch. And then we're going to inhale, big and deep, and then exhale, sink it down, Dropping the heels back, coming down, resting down, getting comfortable here. If this is too wide for you, feel free to close your legs and then have your bottom resting on both heels. Whatever is in your practice today, sink in for about 4 to 5 breaths here. Possibly taking this time to massage the forehead side to side on the mat. Breathing in and out. Maybe you take both hands reaching over, all the way over to the right corner. Still keeping the bottom half, and then lowering back down over here to the right side. Breathing in and out. Reaching both of our arms, walking them over towards the left corner. Reaching over to the left side, sinking down. 3 breaths. Last breath, and then we'll walk our hands back to center. Sinking back down through center. And with your final breath in and out, we'll inhale, rising up with our hips, closing in our legs, coming back to table. Centering back up, rooting for some cat-cows. So you can curl under your toes for stability here. Breathing in, engaging the core, fill the lungs. We're going to gaze upward, dropping the belly towards the mat. And then we'll exhale that breath out, rounding the spine, gazing through at the navel, tightening down with the core. So on your own, create your motion. Inhale, dropping the belly, gazing up. Fill those lungs. And then exhale, rounding it out, exhaling the breath. Tightening down, emptying out that breath. Don't cheat your breath. Inhale. Create that sound. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale it out. Last one. Maybe exaggerate your stretch here. And then exhale it out. Awesome. Coming back through tabletop. We're going to press firmly with our hands, curling under our toes. And just going to gently lift up off of our knees, and that's it. Pressing our weight into our palms. Arm creases are shining forward. Breathing in and out, engaging, finding a focal point if we need balance. Something unmoving. Breathing in and out for 3 more breaths. Last breath. Walking our hands out 1 big step. And then straightening out our knees. You should be coming into a down dog. If this is too much, you can drop the knees back. Down, that's fine. Make your modifications. And here in dog, you should have an A shape is what we're going for. A triangle, pyramid. Breathing in and out here. The arm creases are shining forward. Our arms are slightly rotated out. Firmly pressing in with our hands. Maybe you begin to walk your feet, pedaling them out. Noticing what's going on inside the legs, the hamstrings. Breathing in and out. Sending oxygen, creating space with each breath. If at any point this is too much, just lower your knees down. And then we're going to shift our weight up to a plank. Inhale and slowly lower down. and all the way down to the mat, resting onto our favorite cheek, allowing our arms to come alongside body, palms are flat on the mat, and just breathe in and out here for 2 breaths. Rotating our necks over to the other cheek and breathing there for 2 breaths. Long breaths. Bringing our chins to place on the mat. We're just going to lift our legs up and sway them from left to right here. Breathing in and out. Long deep breaths as you sway from side to side. And when you're ready, we'll come through center and we'll stop at center. We'll lower down the left leg, taking our hands and trying to reach for our big toe or our ankle, wherever you're at, or your foot or your shin, whatever's in your practice today. But the shoulders and the chin should still be on the mat. And we're just going to breathe in and out here. And then on your exhale, if you'd like to draw in the heel to touch the bottom, you can do that. So you can inhale, breathe in, nice and deep, and then exhale, slightly draw that knee in, kind of stretching out that front leg. Breathing in and out. And then lowering that leg down, allowing for the left leg to come up, that heel to touch that bottom. Breathing in and out. Full breath. Maybe you play with it. Maybe you go from leg to leg, breathing in and out. Maybe you take both at the same time, breathing in and out. Maybe you create a bow, and that's grabbing your feet, lifting your chest slightly off the ground, or all the way up, whatever's in your practice. Just be mindful here, be gentle. Breathing in and out. And then allow those legs to come all the way down. Allow the hands to come and frame the face. We're going to take the elbows and draw them into the side body. And then we're going to ever so gently just lift mildly our chest off of the mat. Breathing in and out. Baby cobra. And then on your exhales, just lower down. So we're going to create a little flow. We'll inhale slightly up, just a little each time with each breath, and lower back down on your exhale. So on your own, breathing in and out. Create your motion. Slowly bring your cobra all the way up. Nice and slow. As if it's right in your breath, inhaling up and exhaling down. And when you reach your fullest expression, as far as you think you can safely go, you can hold that and breathe in and out there, creating more space. Maybe your navel's all the way up, maybe it's not, that's okay. Breathing in and out, it'll get there. Each practice, with each breath. Maybe you glance over your right shoulder, breathing in and out. Coming back through center, full breath in. And then exhale, glancing over the left shoulder. Full breath. And inhale, coming back through center. And exhale, lower, nice and slow, all the way down to the mat. We're going to come back to our cheek, and we're going to come back to sway our feet out and to massage that lower back out. breathing in and out. And then coming over to your other cheek and swaying them out that side. And then when you're ready, we'll come back to center, allowing for the legs to come down. We're going to inhale to our fullest cobra now. Inhale up. All that space you've created. And on our exhale, we're going to curl our toes and then send our weight to the down dog. Noticing the space now. Breathing in and out. We're going to take our right leg and just send it straight out behind you. Nothing crazy, just extend it outward and breathe 2 breaths. Big, long breaths. And then we're going to inhale, bringing it all the way in and laying it long way, like the front of the mat, for a pigeon. Being very mindful here in this position. You want to stack yourself here. So if you need to draw in your heel closer to the body for safety, I recommend that. Allow the left leg to be straight back behind you. You can be up on your palms. You can come down to your forearms. You can sink however far in you need to. But again, be mindful of this front leg, breathing in and out. And sinking in for about 3 to 4 breaths. And allow for some time of meditation. Perhaps creating a mantra for yourself, a phrase. I am at peace. I am balanced. Whatever positive affirmation you would like to speak over yourself today for your practice, I recommend taking this time to go ahead and do that. Allow the mind to focus positively as you breathe in and out. Last breath in and out here, nice and big. Letting out all that air. Tightening down through the core with your breath. If you're on your forearms, go ahead and take this time to come up to your palms. Breathing in and out. Curling the back toes. Pressing firmly with our front hands. We're going to lift our weight up and then bring our leg back. And then walk the dog back out, noticing now how you feel, how the right's different from the left, how you've created space for yourself with each breath. Then on the next breath, we'll send that left leg straight out for 2 to 3 breaths. Breathing in and out here. On the next breath, fill the lungs big and deep. We're going to bring that knee all the way in, lay it down in front for our pigeon, settling in. Noticing what's going on. Noticing if one side's more open than the other. We're going to go ahead and sink back down into this position. Sink back in with our breath. And go ahead and create another mantra or phrase, or continue with the same one. Breathing in and out. Couple more breaths here as we notice what's going on around us, the birds, our breath, being in the present moment, not allowing the mind to wander, being in the present, being in the now, each breath in and out. Last breath in. And come up to our hands if you're on your forearms, pressing through with our hands. Inhale, curling our toes. Breathing in and out. And lifting and sending the leg back, walking the dog, noticing the difference. Finding gratitude for the space you've created today. Breathing in and out. We're going to gaze up at our hands, walking the feet. We're going to have a little forward fold. Ragdolling this morning, grabbing the elbows. Breathing in and out. Allowing for the upper body to just dangle. Micro bend in the knees. This is more of a low back stretch. Breathing in and out. And we're going to inhale, coming to a half lift, a straight spine, letting the blood flow to come down. Full breath in and out. And we'll root to rise all the way up. Inhale. Here in mountain, bringing the hands down. Finding gratitude. We're going to take it down to the mats. So we're going to close out. So inhale, lifting up. Slight back bend. And all the way down. Exhale. Hands come down. Feet come back. Inhale. Lower down for plank. Inhale, up dog or cobra. And exhale it down to child's pose. 2 breaths. Rocking back up ever gently. Inhale, coming back, swooping the legs around. Coming to our bottoms, then coming back to our backs. And we're going to send our legs straight up for a waterfall, allowing for the blood flow to circulate down through the body and in through the heart. Breathing in and out here as you flex and rotate out your feet. Couple more breaths. And on your final breath, you're going to bend your knees, inhale, and then exhale, squeeze it in for a hug. And then you're going to send your arms and your legs straight up overhead and down. So you're nice and long here. The arms are overhead, creating a long spine. The toes are pointed downward. We're breathing in and out here. And then you can draw in your feet if you like, allowing for the feet and the soles of the feet to touch and the legs to be like a butterfly or open like a book. Being mindful here, you may adjust yourself to where it's comfortable, or you can stay extended long. You can bring the arms back up overhead and down alongside body. 3 breaths here. Long, deep breaths. One final breath here. And you're going to take your hands and you're going to close your legs like a book. And then you're going to send them straight back long. Allowing for the palms to come open alongside as we settle in for Shavasana. We're going to do a body scan. And relaxing every part of the body, starting at the feet. Envision your feet. Breathing in and out. And envision them being relaxed, your ankles, your shins. Imagine the relaxation as it draws up your legs, up your thighs, into your hips as they melt into the mat. Noticing the spine, relaxing. The shoulders are relaxed. The arms are relaxed. The neck, the jaw is slightly open, relaxed. Taking a final breath in and a vocal breath out through the mouth. And sitting for the next few breaths in the present moment with your breath. Being mindful of what's going on around you. No judgments, just curiosity and kindness this morning. Begin to wiggle your fingertips and your toes. Bringing movement back to the body. Go ahead and begin to take a full breath in and out. Drawing in the knees. Clasping the knees as you rock side to side. Coming over to your right side, your free side. This is the fetal position. This position represents new beginnings. Every day is a new day, a new chance, new opportunity to be the best you, a better you, a kinder you, a more forgiving you, and a more balanced, overall, healthy you. You can decide at any moment to do better, be better. Creating an intention for your week in this position. A new goal, perhaps. Or just to simply show more kindness. Whatever it is that's speaking to you this morning in your journey, go ahead and be mindful of that. And taking your free hand, and inhale, pressing up, coming to a seated position, as we met before. We're going to sit upright. We're going to close out this practice with some breathing. Go ahead and recenter, coming back to the breath in our new position. The palms are open, ready to see, ready to give. Thinking back with the breath. We're going to do some alternate nostril breathing. We're going to oxygenate both sides of the body, both sides of the brain, leaving you feeling refreshed and recharged. So with your right hand, or whatever hand is right for you, take your pinky and thumb only. And you may open your eyes for the demonstration if you've never done it before. We're just going to use these two fingers, and we're going to alternate closing off nostrils. We're going to take a full breath through each nostril. So we're going to take our thumb, we're going to close off the right side, breathing fully through the left only, closing the mouth. So this left nostril will breathe a full breath in and a full breath out. And then it will rotate, closing off using the pinky, opening the right, breathing a full breath here, and out through the right. So on your own, we're going to take this. The more you can do, the better. Rotating, inhale and exhale. Rooting down through our core as we exhale, filling our lungs as we inhale. Rotate Hold that breath and exhale it. This is breathing with control. Rotate, inhale. Full breath. And exhale. Emptying out. Rooting down. Rotate, inhale. And exhale. You should be able to create length with each rotation. Inhale. And exhale. Rotate, inhale. And exhale. Rotate, inhale. And exhale. Rotate, inhale. And exhale. Release your hand. Full breath through both. And exhale through both. Emptying down, tightening down through the core. Another one of those breaths. Tighten down. Inhale. And tighten down. Last one, inhale. Fill those lungs. And hold for 3, 2, 1. Tighten down. Exhale through the nose. Inhale one more time through the nose. Full deep breath in. Fill the lungs for 3, 2, 1. Hold that breath. And exhale out the mouth. Big expression. Inhale, the arms go up overhead. The left hand touches the right cheek. And the right hand comes down, and we draw the neck over towards the left. One final stretch here. Full breath. And out. Inhale, rising the neck up. Releasing the hand comes down. The right hand comes up. Touches the left cheek. Inhale. And drawing it over towards the right side, opening the left, reaching out with our fingertips, noticing the stretch here. Inhale and exhale out. Nice and slow. One more breath and out. Inhale, the neck comes up, the hand comes off the face, the hands come down. One full breath in, up overhead for gratitude. We're closing out. Inhale. Big, big breath. Exhale out the mouth for gratitude. Hands to heart center. Bowing to one another for respect and honor. The light in me honors the light in each and every one of you. Namaste. Opening the eyes. Go ahead and bowing to your neighbor, acknowledging them this morning, thanking them for joining us today. Thank you guys for joining us online as always. We thank you so much for your love and support. All of you who come out every Sunday to be with us, we thank you so much. Hopefully you guys feel really zenned out right now. I know I do, so it's hard for me to redirect into the announcements, but as always, we have our morning yoga on Sundays. Next week's class will be at the beach. So if you haven't had an opportunity to do our beach yoga, I recommend doing that. Laughter yoga will also be happening at the exact same time again at the beach. That class will be at 9 a.m. So it'll be different from normally, which is at 10 now. Following Sunday, we'll be back here. Miss Kirsten will be hosting that class, 10 a.m. in the gardens. So again, as always, RSVP, get you a spot. If you haven't had an opportunity to go to our website before, we have cards up there that has our website on it, and that's harmonymbswellness.org. And again, as always, we thank you guys for joining us. We thank you for all your donations that you give. It helps us to continue to be able to do this for everyone at no cost, and we love to be able to do that. It brings a lot of joy for us. We had a boxing event yesterday, so stay tuned for the next one. It's coming. If you hadn't had a chance for that, that's coming next month. So as always, check us out. Check out what we got going on. You can download our app for info on the go, for updates on weather, and all that stuff. So again, thank you for joining me. It's always an honor to be able to guide you guys through this practice. So thank you so much for joining me, as always. Thank you. And we love each and every one of you. We thank you so much for your support in this. And we hope to see you Sunday, beach yoga, right? Okay. So thanks for watching online, guys. We will see you next week. Can wave, everybody. Thanks for watching us, Facebook. Wish you were here with us. All right, see you guys next Sunday.